How you guys doing? Today we're going to talk about Treasure Hunt on Age of Empires Mobile because this is one of the best events that you cannot miss out on. And I'm going to be honest, I have missed out on a couple of these and I need to slap myself for doing so. And you're probably wondering why I'm talking so heavily about it. It's because of these rewards, boys. We're getting lightning crystals and magma crystals for our gear, which is what you need to get your legendary gear from 3 stars to 4 stars and vice versa. So you definitely need to be grinding this for your account. You also get some extra personal rewards, which is epic, as well as legendary crystals and some rare ones, but we don't talk about those bad boys. But the legendary and epic crystals for your account is going to be needed again to upgrade gear. And what I need to talk about is basically how do you complete this event? Because I know a lot of players are confused when you read the rules and try it out for the first time. And I'm going to explain that and then show some gameplay from us playing this last night where we won our treasure hunt on server 64 with the Smash Zero squad. So a big GG to you guys, big W for doing that. But basically this opens up weekly, and every week randomly you're going to see these treasure areas spawn on the map, and they will have their own unique icon, which I will showcase. But the way this works is they'll appear on map. You need to kill that guy, the little horseman up there. Once you've killed him, you're going to be able to occupy that zone, and that zone has a required amount or a maximum amount of resources that it has allocated. So over time, it will only take you between 5 to like 7 minutes potentially. It will drain down, and what you need to do is once it's drained, you need to teleport and find a new treasure hunt, kill the guy, and do it again. It's where everyone in the server now is going to be doing this, because when you look at the rules, one thing it doesn't really tell you, when you participate in this event, you do get, I believe, free teleports. So you literally can teleport 3 times, and you're going to be earning those free back anyway through the week. So always teleport and always pay attention to this event. So when you occupy the treasure house, your units will be inside that zone. It will turn blue, and while you're in there, that is how you obtain points for your team and for your personal ranking. So if we kind of jump out of the ruling area now and showcase everything else to do with the game mode, you should have a good understanding. You've got your alliance and personal rankings there. Obviously, that will occur during the game mode, but the main crux is these rewards, and that is what you're doing for the treasure hunt. So now, with a baseline of what you need to know, let's dive into some gameplay and showcase what you need to do and what you don't need to do in this game mode. So here we are, we're on the treasure hunt. You can see we've got some members inside in this location. We've got a 35 out of 40 showcasing us occupying this little zone for our members, right? And you just got to make sure your troops are inside, and do want to sometimes, I don't know why, walk out because there's not enough room. But what you can see is once we've completed this treasure hunt, and it's only got 8,000 remaining, we're going to need to recall our troops, teleport over to that new location, and we're going to need to kill that boss basically and do it. And this is where the first tip and trick really does resolve for everyone. If you're going to participate in the treasure hunt event, guys, please do not be AFK, because if you're AFK and you're standing around on an old treasure hunt zone, you're not going to earn any points for your alliance. You're going to be just kind of dead weight and doing nothing. And it's kind of sad to see how many inactive and AFK players could be potentially playing, because they assume once you've captured the treasure house, that is it. And that is completely wrong. It will keep moving, and you need to move in this event, right? So that's the first thing. First thing, obviously. The next thing to do with this is, and I'm going to replay this major fight as well, is you can only hold 3 of these treasure hunt areas at the same time. So if you've got guys out there teleporting out and just trying to kill these treasure hunts, right, while you already occupy 3, yes, they might have killed the boss like we've just done there. However, they won't be able to occupy the zone, and that kind of makes it a bit of a lackluster, because your enemy, any of the other alliances in the zone, could just teleport and steal it from you, and you've done all that hard work. So one major thing, if you're going to kill a treasure house, make sure one of your other treasure houses that you've got, one of the other 3 is either empty or it's about to finish as you start killing this. So when that dies, this one's finished, and then everyone can teleport over, as you can see here, and kind of join the fight or occupation of it all, right? So that's kind of the whole gist, honestly, of the whole event. And what we're going to do is kind of move to the next clip where we can see a little bit more gameplay here of just us kind of just chilling out, right? Just sitting there and waiting, because this is, at the end of the day, a pretty relaxing event, apart from the initial part, right? When you first teleport, once you first find your treasure hunt and you try to kill those guys, that's like the first initial rush. Once that's over and you're in the last final bit, you can chill out, right? So if you want any more tips and tricks to actually winning this event, it's all about alliance activity. Remember, you can only have 40 members on one of those tiles. So you need technically 120 marchers to control all 3. And then on top of this, there is different levels of treasure houses. So always try and get those level 3s and the highest level treasure houses to get the maximum amount of points for your alliance. You can see here we were rank 1, 2.7 million. We've still time to go, by the way. And then obviously Smash Squad 1 there at 1.8 million. Quite a far away. Now we showed up today, right? But what I'm going to do, just kind of showcase this really nice little event, the top 100. Yes, because that's the cool thing. There is personal rankings involved in this, and everyone in your alliance, even though you are working together at the end of the day, and a big shout to Chisgull there when we saw him in the things, as well as Mardex and Gala, right? When you are playing this event, yes, you're an alliance fighting other alliance for this kind of PvE ranking rewards, but at the end of the day, you're an empire working together. And I like the fact that it does this, and it kind of reminds you guys, like, yeah, you are working together for Empire versus Empire or KVK in the future, but for now, you actually have a little bit of like friendly PvE competition. And you can see, look, the Empire City is all the way up there. Our territory is all the way up there. And we've got members sat here on the next one, but we don't need to be there anymore because obviously we've got maximum guys. So I'm going to teleport over to our main location here so I can kind of like chill out and continue what I was doing with that game, right? But you can see we've got 1 minute 50 remaining. And if you guys are wondering, yes, obviously we did witness treasure hunt and obviously got the maximum reward we was able to give to our alliance members. And hopefully now you understand a little bit about the treasure hunt event, right? How you're supposed to capture these treasure houses, how you're only meant to have 3 of these going at once, and obviously not wasting attacks and obviously people's time attacking something that you can't obtain and it could be stolen from an enemy if they try to steal it off you. And then obviously how you're able to generate income by just staying inside. That's all you gotta do, stay inside, and that's how you get all your points. Apart from that, it's a pretty easy event to run through. Don't be AFK, don't be inactive, be ready to teleport at least 2 or 3 times, and you can be good as golden, and you can easily win this event on your server. So that is the treasure hunt event. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Yes, it's over the Christmas period, and I want to say thank you and Merry Christmas to all of you guys that have been watching the content over the Christmas period. I do plan on doing some more live streams for Age of Empires Mobile in the future, so don't worry for that. But until the next video, and until that next live stream, smash like, comment, subscribe, and stay safe, stay sneaky, Merry Christmas, and peace out.